I have to tell you, I don't think I can file under shocked but not surprised. I'm filing this under shocked and supremely surprised because one of his top officials, he was head of government procurement, and at the same time, for several months, he was a member of the board of this bankrupt finance company. It's bankrupt now. And Greensill sought contracts with the government. Just think about this. And I wish that we could almost etch-a-sketch our previous conversation some days, because the temptation that you must have if you lean towards the Conservative Party, you want to accuse me of only being interested in this story because I'm one of the few people in the British media that tells you the truth about them, and you don't want to hear the truth. You like being lied to because it upsets people like me and Sadiq Khan. We've been here a million times. But I really hope we can come at this story objectively and untribally. And I'll tell you in a minute why that is something of a double-edged sword potentially. But this is incredible. If you work in government, right, if you are a civil servant, or a minister, you can't go to work for a private sector company immediately after leaving Whitehall. That is the rule. It turns out there is a loophole. You can't go to work from scratch for a private sector company after leaving Whitehall. So if you're already on the board of a private sector company, then I think you can go to work for them the day after leave. What the hell is the point of that rule? It's a bit like the thing that David Cameron has surfed effortlessly over, isn't it? Oh, no, you can't. I'm afraid no, ex-ministers can't lobby government if they're working as lobbyists. Brackets, unless they're actually on the payroll of the company for which they're working as a lobbyist, close brackets. And do you see what I mean yet about really, really hoping we can do this without our scarves on, without football scarves on, without tribal loyalties? The reason I think that's a double-edged sword is because I have a horrible feeling that Johnson will not be yet unduly worried by this story. You know, you can print the pictures of them both on the Bullingdon Club archive, pointing out they went to the same school, they've been rivals all their lives, they're wrapped up in each other's careers, and all sorts of hilarious anecdotes about them wrestling on the floor of the Prime Minister's office over some memo that Cameron wouldn't let Johnson see. But actually, if Boris Johnson can and has successfully disassociated himself from 11 years of Tory rule, it seems to me perfectly possible that he can successfully disassociate himself from the Tory party in its sort of previous various guises. And of course his ability to prioritise self-interest over absolutely anything else is legion. Absolutely legion. But this just stinks. Whatever you are, whatever you do, however you vote, wherever you go, this just stinks. You wouldn't be allowed to do what David Cameron did if you were working for a lobbying firm, but because you got tens of millions of pounds worth of share options and you're on the actual payroll, that's absolutely fine. You wouldn't be able to do what Bill Crothers has done if you weren't already on the board of Greensill, but because you were already on the board of Greensill, then you can waltz straight out of Whitehall into business. And the shares that he received, do you know what they'd have been worth if the company hadn't gone bust and had been successfully floated? Just £5 million. 5 million quid.